Ever heard a story so magical it feels real? Well, get ready, because today we're diving into the legendary tale of Aladdin. Our story begins in a bustling, sun-drenched city far, far away. There lived a young man named Aladdin. He wasn't a prince or a merchant. He was just a poor but incredibly kind-hearted boy who worked the toughest jobs imaginable, all to take care of his beloved mother. His days were filled with hard work, but his spirit was always bright. One sunny afternoon, while heading to the market for some bananas, his life took an unexpected turn. A mysterious man with a dark, calculating gaze and a long, shadowy beard stopped him. "Young man," he said, his voice smooth as silk, "I was a dear friend of your late father." He promised Aladdin a shiny gold coin in exchange for a simple favor. All Aladdin had to do was fetch an old lamp from a hidden cave. Intrigued by the promise of gold and a connection to his past, Aladdin agreed. The man led him to a narrow, hidden crack in the desert rocks. "The cave is through there," he instructed. "Find the lamp, and the coin is yours." Filled with curiosity, Aladdin squeezed through the opening. Inside, his eyes widened in amazement. The cave wasn't dark and dusty. It was a wonderland, sparkling with mountains of gold, shimmering jewels, and treasures beyond his wildest dreams. And there, sitting on a pedestal, was a simple, old-looking lamp. Just as Aladdin picked it up, the man's voice echoed from outside. "Hurry, throw me the lamp and get out of there." But Aladdin hesitated. Something felt wrong. Seeing this, the man's kindness vanished. With a wicked laugh, he rolled a giant boulder over the entrance, trapping Aladdin inside the treasure-filled tomb. Darkness swallowed him. Alone and scared, Aladdin fumbled in the dark. He remembered the man had given him a simple ring. He rubbed it nervously, and suddenly, poof, a colossal giant, a genie, appeared before him in a swirl of smoke. "You are my master," the genie boomed. "You have 3 wishes." Stunned but desperate, Aladdin's first thought was of his mother. "I wish to be home," he cried. In the blink of an eye, he was back in his humble house, safe and sound. A few days later, while his mother was cleaning the dusty old lamp he'd brought back, another, even more magnificent genie burst forth in a cloud of brilliant blue smoke. This genie was more powerful than the first and promised to grant any wish his new master desired. With the genie's help, Aladdin and his mother's lives were transformed. They had delicious food, beautiful clothes, and lived in comfort and happiness. One day, Aladdin caught a glimpse of the beautiful Princess Jasmine and instantly fell head over heels in love. But how could a poor boy ever hope to marry a princess? With the genie's help, of course, Aladdin's mother went to the Sultan, presenting him with dazzling gifts conjured by the genie. The Sultan, impressed but cautious, set a seemingly impossible task. "Prove your immense wealth. Send me 40 slaves carrying chests of treasure, protected by 40 royal soldiers." Aladdin simply rubbed his lamp, and the genie made it happen in an instant. The Sultan was speechless and happily agreed to the marriage. Aladdin and Jasmine had a grand wedding, and their future looked bright. But their happiness was short-lived. The evil man from the desert hadn't forgotten about the lamp. Disguised as a salesman trading new lamps for old, he tricked a palace servant into giving him the magic lamp. With the genie now under his command, he wished for the entire palace, with Jasmine inside, to be transported far away. When Aladdin returned to find his home and his wife gone, he was heartbroken, but he didn't give up. He used the magic ring he still wore, and its genie helped him track down the stolen castle. Aladdin snuck inside and found the evil man celebrating his victory. Using his quick wit, Aladdin managed to put the villain into a deep, magical sleep. He grabbed the lamp, and with his powerful friend the genie back by his side, he wished for the palace to be returned to its rightful place. And just like that, everything was set right. From that day on, Aladdin, his mother, and his beloved princess Jasmine lived a life full of love, adventure, and happiness, proving that true wealth lies not in gold or jewels, but in courage, kindness, and love. And they all lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical journey today. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.